for the second consecutive day, Russia continues unabated attacks on Ukraine. Reports coming in of more strikes in multiple cities, videos emerging of massive destruction. In the latest, Ukraine is reporting clashes in northern district of its capital, Kiev. In the last 24 hours, Russia carried out a series of missile strikes, mainly on key government and military installations, quickly followed by a three-pronged ground assault. Thousands of Ukrainians have fled the country. More than 130 people have been killed. Meanwhile, in an address to his nation, Ukrainian president said he believes he is currently Russia's #1 target, but has no intention of leaving the country. He has also said that the world has left Ukraine to fight on their own and that the West should do more than just place economic sanctions on Russia.
It's disturbing, first of all, because in all my life, I haven't seen the war so near to us, to Poland, to Przemysl. So it's quite terrifying.
I had a message from my friends. They woke me up with a phone call informing me that there was the first sign of military actions against Ukraine. And so we had like a last-ditch emergency plan just to meet on the railway station and see where it can take us. We were not organized seriously. And when I left my home, going for the railway station, first I heard perhaps a supersonic missile or a shell flying over my head. It was an unmistakably loud sound of something just rushing past by, and then it was followed by a huge explosion somewhere downtown or all of the outskirts of the city.
We're getting reports of casualties in the city of Gorlovka over the last 24 hours. At least two civilians had been killed, and at least 12, that's the latest figure, 12 people had been heavily wounded. Also, fighting is continuing on the outskirts of Donetsk as well, where civilian infrastructure was damaged. And at the moment, well, thousands of people are without access to water and electricity, and they're forced to hide in bomb shelters.
Russia's defense ministry is saying that Donetsk has actually seized some ground from Ukrainian forces. What advances are being made? What do you know?
Well, according to Russian Defense Ministry, Donetsk People's militia have advanced at least 6 to 8 kilometers into their territory, formerly occupied by Ukraine. Their task is to liberate the entire Donetsk region and to restore liberty in all places. Now, heavy fighting is continuing in the south of the Donetsk People's Republic near Mariupol, and the representative of the People's Militia, Edward Basurin, says that that city is encircled by the Azov battalion, known for their neo-Nazi affiliations, and this battalion is preventing civilians of Mariupol from evacuating, and thus creating, well, a living human shield out of the residents. Now, some Ukrainian soldiers, according to People's Militia, are surrendering and laying down arms, and that's of course in line with what Vladimir Putin and local administration has called on the Ukrainian soldiers to lay down their arms, to surrender, as they've been promised free passage back home and of course amnesty, complete amnesty.